Hello world! We're starting our spring seasons of interviews, and whatever part of the day or night or evening you're right now, I'm wishing you good morning from the western part of the United States. And today with me I have Inna Voinich. Good day. It's
Hi.
noon time for you, as I understand. And today we will be discussing yet another beautiful, successful journey of a neurographic instructor. And Inna, the floor is yours. Please tell me, how are
Hi,
you?
everyone. Hi, Anna. Hi, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast, to our live video. And my name is Inna Voinich, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself in this video, about my journey with Neurographica. I am Neurographica Instructor of 2022, and also aesthetic coach. And it started really abruptly and really, crazy. And it was a wonderful journey. And I'm here to tell you, to encourage you that Neurographica really works and how it helps. So if Anna allows me, I'm going to start. Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's talk a little bit. I'd like to really,
Okay. Yeah.
you'd like to know people that, have stepped on this beautiful path. And just maybe tell us just a couple words about yourself. What's your trade, or what are you doing? What were you doing before Neurographica found you? What profession or your interests? Just a couple words about yourself.
Oh, sure. Yeah. So I'm a mother of 2 kids. I have a family. Yes, I have a husband, and I live in Miami now. And I live in United States for around 15 years. But originally I'm from Ukraine. So hi, everyone, if you're from Ukraine. And my first degree was marketing. Then I got a second degree in America, and it was fashion design. So my interests were always drawing. I always like art. I wanted to be a designer from the childhood. I was drawing like little dresses and dolls. It was my interest all the time. And then when I was a designer, it was really good and cool for me, but I didn't find that freedom and that interest. So it gradually finished up my career in design. I also had my own line. I work in corporate, I work in small companies. So I tried it all, to figure it out. And then when I found Neurographica, I found my interest because it combines art, drawing, and also self-analysis, like search for myself, and psychiatry and psychology, all of these interesting things that are inside of our brains and inside of our souls. And I was always, fascinated how you can develop yourself and what's inside ourselves. So I started with myself, and then I realized I can help people by my own results. And it just amazed me. I realized I want to be instructor right away. Right away, I realized I want to teach people, I want to help people, and I want to, show my knowledge and my experience to you guys.
Wow, it's fascinating, and I can't wait to do this drawing with you right now. We'll switch the cameras and let you, take the time and take the floor. And, I also would like, before you get started, everybody who's watching us live, we're delighted to have you right now. Thank you. If you're going to be watching the recording, also feel free, if you have that movement within your heart to do a drawing, please feel free to share with us those drawings of yours. We will have a link to the Facebook page, and just send us, we'll send instructions. We'll have instructions how to do that, but we would love to see what you will co-create with us, with Inna. And please leave your comments, tell us what you think about it. And if you decide to join the next English cohort that will start next month, just write in the comments, let us know. We would be more than happy to have you. And right now, Inna, go for it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I want to tell you like a couple more things about Neurographica, how it helped me, like Neurographica drawings. So when I started, I didn't have anything that I have right now. I didn't have my blog. I didn't have any clients, of course. I didn't have any community that I have right now. And I was putting everything on a paper. So I draw each topic, starting with, I am a successful instructor, I am a coach, I have clients, I have people that, you know, like me, and I have results. Everything, all my fears, like fear of further, you know, talking in public, fear of technology. I didn't have camera. I was drawing it all, every topic. And now I'm here with you. I have my customers. I have a small online school. I have people, you know, with me who drawing, and it became my work, my passion, and everything. I even started drawing my English classes last week, and then this happening right now. You know, it's just happening with all of us if we just believe and we just start working with our subconscious. So I encourage you to start. I also encourage you to prepare all the materials right now. Check if you have the paper. We're gonna write a little bit. So I have like just regular printed paper. Then I have the paper for drawing. I also always like to use watercolor paper because the markers look better on it. Also Sharpie or black marker. If you have any other color, it's also okay. A pen and color pencils, and we will begin. I will show you how, with help with Neurographica, you can, you know, come to your dreams. Your dreams can come true. And I also want to thank the Institute for this opportunity. I want to thank, of course, Pavel Mikhailovich for the creation of this method. I always feel very, very thankful and grateful inside because this has just changed my life. If you want to also hear my story and see my story more in details, you can always find me on Instagram by my name, Inna Voinich, and I show everything. All my journey is right there. Okay, also, please prepare a glass of water, because when we work with subconscious, when we work with energies like a Neurographica, sometimes we feel resistance, and sometimes we feel like body reactions, and water always helps, you know, when you like in this situation, when all your emotions are on the top, please drink water. Don't forget, take care of yourself, okay? So I'm gonna change the camera, okay? Just give me 1 second, and I'm gonna show you and draw together with you, okay? Okay, I'm just gonna fix it a little bit so it looks yummy and good for you. Yeah. Okay. So here is my paper. And first, I'm gonna show you a little bit who's new or who never drawn Neurographica, for example. I'm gonna explain you what is it about. I'm gonna take my marker and show you how our brain works. So we have all these little cells that called neurons, and there's certain quantity of them in our brain, and you know, but also we have neuron connection. Those interesting things, those are changes all our lives. And what are these? This is about they help us in our life, in our daily routines. Like this is automatic things. Like for example, everybody knows that, especially in America, when you get in a car, in Russia, Ukraine is the same, I think. You drive in a car and you drink coffee and you reply text messages and you are already at your work, at your job, right? Like you're already in the office or in a cafe, somewhere you were going to. So it means you were doing this automatically. This is a strong neuron connection that responds to the action of driving the car. We all need it, right? We don't need to, think about gas pedal all the time. It's a very useful thing, right? And we have them all over our brain, all these neural connections, but also together with these automatic things, we have these things that came from childhood, like different phrases, or maybe like voices in our head. They say, you are not worthy, for example, or there are not enough money for everyone. All those wrong negative affirmations about money or relationship or self-love. Usually I take money or relationship topics because those are the most important, the most like searchable. People are worried about relationships, love, or money most of the time. This is very important. So all those words you were hearing from the childhood, and they're stuck in your head that, rich people are bad, or to be rich is really evil, something like that. And you can't even, you don't even realize, but it reacts, and it it's just there all the time, and it's on your way to be happy, to be successful, to be rich. Sometimes we have this ceiling, money ceiling, that we can't break, we can't jump out of it. It's like a cage. So what are we going to do in neurographic? We're going to break this old and negative affirmations with drawing a neurographic line. So if you want, you can start and try with me. This is a line. This is the main active of Neurographica, neurographic line. So you put your hand on the paper and start just like flowing. It has no corners. It's very natural. And the definition of this line is that it does not repeat itself on each segment of its line, of its way. You see, if I break it to the same even segments, it's all different all the way. So for example, this is not neurographic line. It's all our repetition. It's all the same comfort zone we are in, all this money is evil, and you're not gonna make enough, and you can't be rich in this life because you're not from rich family. All these thoughts are right here. This is also not neurographic line, right? Okay, so try to draw this if you have never did. Try to draw with me. Also, what we're gonna draw, we're gonna use circles here today. And circle is a great archetype that responds to ideal and perfect and nice situation. It's something perfect for us. It contains a great great source inside. It's a circle. Yeah, if you do a research, you'll find out. But we're gonna draw circles. I'm gonna be a little quick with explanation because we would like you to draw algorithm with me today, to spend more time on this. So if you also have never done this, try to draw circles and just notice how you feel when you do that. How does it feel when your figure is close, when your figure is perfect and has no corners? So what about corners? When we have corners in our drawing, we're gonna draw circles, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do that. And it's also main thing. One of the most important things in Neurographica is to round everything. And I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do that. So for example, here, it's gonna be nicer if I draw a line here. So for example, here we have corners, you see? We have angles already, and it's 4 angles. I put dots on it. Yeah, I'm gonna lower my camera a little bit so you see better. To avoid these corners, we're gonna round like this. So you try with me if you never tried before, and try to follow the line, to continue drawing, not just to, do this and finish. you create this little, you know, like bulge of black, just black paint here. Your goal is to create a flowy and nice feeling when you draw, and this feeling, this impression is going to be after you connect everything like this. And why we do this with corners? So as I spoke about archetypes, circle is an archetype of something light, ideal. It's a world. You know, if you see around, circles is the sun, like you can see sun or your mom. It's an archetype of a circle. It's something nice and gentle. But if you see this, you can see that this, if I ask people, usually on my master classes, I ask, what do you see here? What is your associations with this? People say it's conflict. It could be, you know, a ban or something, like a prison, a cage, teeth, something sharp, right? Something sharp, and our subconscious, because this is our subconsciousness, that's how it works. All the archetypes are there. So our subconscious, you know, takes and sees this as a conflict. So when we're around, we work with these negative thoughts, with these negative affirmations that I was talking about before, and we create harmony, and we create peace, and we create a positive reaction, positive attitude towards our topic, towards our goal. Okay, I hope this is understandable. This is great, and you will learn a lot more on a course, of course. You know, you will dive very, very deep in this topic, but this is very good for the beginning, for the start. Okay, you can practice a little bit here, and we're gonna start our drawing today. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how I develop, how I work, how I draw what I want, especially in my business, in my work with Neurographica. I'm gonna show you because I was talking about it, but now I'm gonna show you. And so when we start drawing, we start with the topic. I'm gonna actually continue with Sharpie probably, because when I do the pen, it's not that sharp, the image. Okay. So we take the piece of paper for the start, not the one that we're going to draw on, but just the, you know, preliminary paper. And we write our topic. So your topic for today could be your future, your dream. It could be, you know, developing of your confidence. Sorry, I was trying. I'm switching from Russian to English all the time in my family. That's why it could be hard for me to remember a word. But just bear with me, okay? So your confidence. I was drawing a lot of confidence in the beginning. So here I'm gonna draw today with you my success. You know, my developing, my future of my online school. I'm gonna write the name of the topic, online school. Success. I'm gonna write success because, you know, I already have it. So what do I want? And here in Neurographic, of course, we work with positive intention, positive affirmation, and positivity, right? So I'm gonna return here and tell you two little secrets. So two little secrets for this to work, for Neurographica to work, and in order to create new neural connection, there should be two things. We should add repetition. One is repetition. Okay, you know this marathons, when you you know, repeat something for 21 days, you get the result. When you go to gym, after one day you don't get the result, but when you go several months and for a year, you will get results, right? It's hard, I know it's hard sometimes. Go for a year, but if you do this and if you want a result, you gotta repeat, you gotta continue doing something. And second, very important thing is emotion. What kind of emotions we put in here? If it's positive, if it's great, if you feel amazing, if you feel like excited and you are ready to go, to jump and do things, it's great, and it's gonna, you know, encourage this neural connection to be strong and to be there. And all things, all like you not needed anymore, they're gonna just, you know, disappear. They're gonna go away. This is all the time going in our brain like this. So emotions, we're gonna work with positive emotions. We're gonna put the positive intentions in our drawing, right? So that's why I write success. If you have something, for example, like fear or negative meaning, just ask yourself, what do I want to feel instead of this? Right? Okay, and write it down. And now we're gonna do a preparational exercise. I'm gonna write with pencil because it's easier. It's called free writing. I'm gonna turn on my stopwatch, and I'm gonna put, it's gonna be 2 minutes. I'm gonna start this, start on my second, so it's gonna be 2 minutes time. And for this period of time, please write all the words that come to your brain, that come to your mind right now about the topic, not about the topic, all the associations you have right now. You already put the topic, and already your consciousness working in this. And now when we start diving into subconscious, all the words are there already, and we're just gonna put it on a paper. Okay, so here, put anything you'd like. Okay, do not ask me can I do this, anything. You just allow yourself, please. Bad words are okay, people, sentences, anything is okay. And I'm gonna show you what we do after that. Okay, so please get ready. Please do breathe in and breathe out. I also like to work with our breath, and breathing methods including with Neurographica, because it's also a great way to relax and to dive, to immerse in our subconsciousness. Okay, so please breathe out. Get all the stress away from your table right now, from your mind. I'm gonna start. So I have the stopwatch here. Okay, guys, I hope you're ready with me. So I'm writing about my topic. You please take your topic and write with me. Our goal is to write about 20 or even more words, 17, 18 and more. Okay, so please push yourself a little bit, right? It's not that hard, but I'm encouraging you. You can do it, okay? One more time, we breathe in and breathe out. Mm-hmm. I'm breathing out all the time. When I feel that it's hard for me to write the words, I'm just gonna exhale. And the words start flowing again, okay? All the emotions, all the dreams, anything you want, you can put it on the paper, okay? Anything is possible. And I'm gonna write it. Anything is possible. Possible. Happy. Okay, so it's almost, so write down please the last word. 2 minutes is over. I stopped a little bit earlier because I wrote enough words, and sometimes I stop even earlier. I'm gonna put the phone away and let's count our words right now. I have 33. I always have around 30 and more. So write down, and you can write in comments on our link, on our video on YouTube, please write in comments everything. I'm going to come back after the video and I'm going to read the comments and I'm going to communicate with you and answer all your questions. So don't be shy, don't hesitate. Please express yourself. This world right now, it's about expression. It's about showing what you have, showing your feelings, and allowing yourself to be there, right? So write down how many words do you have and what kind of words surprise you, maybe, if you have negative words, also, just check it for yourself. If you have something negative, you can underline something important. You can, after make a drawing on this topic also, if something comes out, something weird or unexpected, came out from your mind. For me, it's about, the work, it's about being patient, it's about impatience. So it's about like all my emotions that I hear. And put the words somewhere close to you so you can see them. I'm going to put them right here. And they're going to help you. So we start moving our neurons already a little bit, right? And also please note, I'm going to have a sip of water. Please note how you feel. Reflect, please, how your body feels right now. Do you have any resistance? Do I maybe irritate you, or my voice, or the light outside? Something, if you feel irritation, this is resistance. This is when you start working on your going up on your developing yourself. Okay, so and today we're going to draw exactly this. We're going to draw a timeline. I want to show you how, with help of timeline in the composition, we can create something that we can create our reality. Okay, so let's start with neurographic line, and it's going to be our timeline. And I wanted to go, of course, a little bit up, so gradually, and I just follow my hand. I don't really put any pushment or direction. So also remember when I told you the definition of the neurographic line, I told you that it doesn't repeat itself. The other thing would be that it goes where I do not put it. So I do not put the direction for the line. The line goes itself. So I just let it go. And here it is, my timeline. So I put the arrow in the end to show the direction, okay? You just repeat after me. It doesn't supposed to be the same. Your drawing could be different, but just this is the steps. I'm gonna, show you all the steps we do together. And then, of course, I would like to see the final drawings of yours. And I encourage you to show them, to put them on our Facebook group. And we're gonna put the link for you in comments, okay, underneath this video. So now on our timeline, please find the point which represents now. Where are we now? So I'm not like, I don't feel like I'm here. I feel like I'm somewhere like here already, right? I created something. I've been here probably. So I'm here. And I'm going to write the date even. This is important for our brain. So write down the date. This is today. I'm going to even create a circle here. It contains, already something, because I created something. I created a community. I have some sort of success. It's not like big for me, but I already teaching other people. I'm helping other people. I'm even helping other people to succeed. Like I help new instructors to start their blogs. So this is, for me, it's great. For me, it's a great start. And it's not like 0-0, it's something. And don't be afraid if you have nothing. Like you would say, some people say, oh, there's nothing. There's always something. There is a desire. There is a goal. There is a motive. And if you have that, please put it in a circle, okay? Okay, so we breathe out and we continue. And here is my line. And I'm going to put the end point somewhere for my goal. So success, my online school. Where do I see the success? For example, for me, it would be, let's put 1 year. So this is going to be 2023. I'm going to, detailize this. And this is going to be April 2024, right? So you can take a year. You can take a month if it's something, you expect really quick, or even several months, a week, or maybe till New Year. We like to do that. People like to start a new life from New Year. So what I want here on my end line, what do I expect? I expect something great, and I'm gonna put even a triangle. I expect something bright, amazing. Even I do not like know what is this, but it's huge. Something like that, right? So if you're new, please maybe stick with circles in Neurographica, but if you try triangles before, you know how to work corners, you can maybe do one or two, you know, I don't encourage to do a lot. But if you also want to try, of course, it's a free, you know, free country, free world, you can try. You see, I start rounding right away. You can also join me in this. But just reflect how you feel when you draw a triangle. If you feel nausea or something, you know, something different, something uncomfortable, just round the triangle, please, for me, okay? And also from the sharp corners, you can soften them by drawing neural lines just from the corners. So you kind of trying to soften this figure. So let's see what's going on here. So here I look at my path, and that was it. That was my going here, right? I just work on this line. I look how, because I didn't put intentionally like this. It was just going up. Here I have going down, right? And here I have the plateau, kind of plateau thing, you see? And it's also normal. So if I'm stuck and I know it's like hard for me right now, I have some also resistance in my work, you know, like I need a vacation or something. So I start working on this here, and why I have this plateau and what does it shows me. So as I say, I need vacation, so I can draw like a supporting figure. So here I'm gonna draw like, oh, several beautiful, nice and gentle vacations, like a rest or something supportive me right now. Something is gonna support me, and I'm gonna draw it just next to me. You can write down inside, what is this? Like for example, this is me right now. This is my success in this end of the year, right? And this is like vacation, I can write down, or trip, or meeting with a friend, something that like supporting figure, okay? And of course, I'm gonna connect it all by rounding, by neutralizing the corners, and also by drawing the lines. So I start here with the timeline, but you can start whenever you want. And just follow your hand, just allow it to relax and go smoothly through the paper. Here I have the supporting figures and they support me. So I just really want to even start with this point. You see, I go from this point and there this is supporting me. So I connect it, right? It's not separate something in the world. It's there for me. I'm gonna even do this. So I have this composition right now. This is what's going on right now. And I'm going to go a little further, of course, in our future and see what is expecting us, right? So I'm rounding. I start rounding right now. And whenever you feel you want to round this figure or this intersection, go ahead, of course. If you are watching, you know, and recording, you can also press pause and round till you feel comfortable, till you feel better or satisfied, you know. Some people are really create this meditation when they round, okay? So what I do now, I see here, I try to find my timeline again. This is it right here. So after this, for example, if I have this period of time, if you like to be more precise, you can even, you know, divide it on different segments. Like if it's a year, in the middle, it would be like a half a year, right? So it would be 6 months from now. Here would be 3 months, you know what I mean, right? And 1 month would be like this period of time. So now I have this kind of periods that I know which month is where. So in 1 month, I'll be somewhere here. So I'll be on a different spot. I'll be a little higher, which is like, oh, I feel great about it. What's going to happen? I don't know, but I'm going to be a bit higher. And then in 1 month, oh, here you see, I'm going to have huge, you know, movement up and like even like in this like 90 degrees, which is maybe crazy. Something maybe great is gonna happen and I'm excited about it. And here I also gonna draw, you know, some supporting figure. that I know it's gonna happen. Maybe there's gonna be a class or development of my school, something that I want to put, you know, I contain it. I want to contain this word or something's gonna happen. I don't even know. You don't have to know everything. Just allow it to be. Allow it to happen with you. Allow beautiful things to happen in your life. Okay? And of course, I breathe out. I work with my breathing, right? I work with my body. I feel if I feel tense somewhere, you might change a pose, you know, you might work with your shoulders. What's gonna happen then? Then I'm gonna have a plateau again for several months, right? And it's okay, right? After this jump, which is like crazy, I'm okay to have a plateau, to, you know, to understand, to be grateful, to say thanks, and to help other people. You know, you always try to keep balance, making money and helping people, you know, drawing people and then giving back. And this is a great way, and Neurographica helps me also in this. So I'm continue working with my sharp figure here, and I'm thinking that I can also, here on this Plato, I can create something stable. So I draw a square. This is going to be some fundamental thing, some sense of knowing that something supports me and I'm good, you know, I'm good, I'm kind, I'm good, something like strong. So the square is for support, for stability, is a very, you know, because it's square, everything is even here. It's a great figure to support also. And of course, I don't want it to hang like this. I'm gonna support it with a neurographic line through myself, through my development, through the corners. I want to round, to soften it. I don't want any conflicts. Again, remember, the corners are conflicts. So if you're leaving the corners from these sharp figures, you might just think, what kind of energy would you like to receive here, okay? So try to put a sense in each figure that you draw. Put a sense, and do not overload your drawing with figures. So let's count. For example, right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 figures. And this is more or less enough. You see, it's already has a composition, or already has a meaning here, and like interesting story. I can add more, right? And I will with you to show you. So please round all the corners. I might not be able to finish it with you because I'm gonna show you how to color and how to finish this work. But please, when you you know, show us your drawings, it should be finished, okay? I always ask my students, and in you know, in university, in the Institute of Psychology and Art, they also ask only for finished work. You know, finished, it should have all the roundings, no corners, please, okay? So just work on it for some time, and I'm gonna go further on my timeline and see that after this plate of this stability, I have a drop down. Before I go up again here to my success, right, to my great like triangle or something huge, which starts earlier. You see, it's gonna start earlier, but probably, you know, I'm gonna start earlier, but before this, I'm gonna have this dive down, and I didn't draw it, it just happened here. And now I can see that it might happen, and it's okay. I'm kind of prepared for it. You know, I know that before the sunrise, there is darkness. There is darkness in everything. And sometimes we go down, and you know, you're developing as a person, it always go hard on you because you change, and changes are hard in our brain. You know, we get resistance from ourselves, we get resistance from our relatives, from people around, from anything, from surroundings, and it's okay. So here I can add myself a little circle, you know, for what? Just for maybe there's going to be an event or help, just some help. I want to create a help, a mental help for myself, to know that it's okay to go down. It's okay to not know what to do.
It's okay to wait, to pause. It's okay to ask questions and to hesitate. It's just okay. You know, I'm not going to be hard on myself. I don't want you to be hard on yourself. I want you to understand that we're all humans and we're not ideal. And with this positive thoughts, you know, so when I round, I always create positive thoughts or affirmations that I'm worthy, I'm great, I'm beautiful, my soul is beautiful and it's developing and it's growing and I'm helping people. All of these things you put in your head and you even talk them out. You speak them out when you do your drawing. I encourage you to do this. This works as magic. I'm telling you, this works on me, this works on other people, on students, Neurographica students. You can find a lot of stories on internet, a lot of success stories. Definitely breathe out, exhale here when you finishing your composition. So this is composition. This is something that we create. And of course, you see, I finished with shapes here. I still have some roundings to do, of course. I'm not that quick as Pavel Mikhailovich. He is very quick. He can do like a drawing in 30 minutes maybe. But I'd like to take my time, and I encourage you to take your time. Don't be, you know, discouraged that, oh, she's also quick and I can't do this. It's okay. We have our speed, everyone, and it's also normal, especially if it's your first time drawing, okay? This is not that fast. And also, if you have this kind of thoughts that, oh my gosh, there's so many corners, how I'm gonna do this? This is great. I have this every time in my class. Every time somebody will say it, and I always smile to this. This is just a resistance. You don't want to, of course, it's hard to work on yourself. Of course, it's hard to work on your corners. It's easier to be the same person. It's easier to live the same life every day. But you're here, you want to change, you want to develop, and you want to grow. Your soul is ready to grow. And it's, you know, and that's why the brain gives you all those thoughts that, oh, do not do that. It's like waste or something, you know. So just follow your soul. Your soul is calling you, okay? And drawing is a great, you know, helpful way to dive into your soul, to work together with your soul, okay? And so here I have the figures, I have some kind of composition, but I don't have a lot of lines, and I see that I don't have a lot of connection with the outside world. So here is me, you know, I'm like all in my thinking, all my thoughts, progress, and now I want to create the connection to the outside world. I'm not by myself here. I have students, I have communities, I have an institute that helps me to develop, right? This great invitation to talk to you, to draw with you today. I have this all around me, and I'm gonna connect with this kind of thoughts, with thoughts of thankfulness, with thoughts of bringing to myself more people. You know, you can draw it from the outside to center. From any corner of this picture, you can turn it around, you know, like play with this and just fill it with lines, with neurographic lines, until you feel comfortable, until you feel satisfied that it's, you know, it has all the energy you need for your topic. Always remember the topic you started with, okay? It's important. This is what you are working on today. So, and then of course, all the intersections, all the corners you need to round, okay? So come back and round little by little, and I'm gonna give you a minute to, you know, to work on your roundings. I can be silent for a little bit because a lot of times students ask for this. And please don't forget to breathe out. So right now, listen to your thinking. Listen to what thoughts are coming to your mind, right? Maybe you see some visions. Maybe you see some, you know, pictures from the past. It's important. Everything is important right now. in the process of drawing your art, okay, your artwork. Please do not like put it away like, oh, I just saw my neighbor from my childhood. She was yelling at me all the time. Oh my gosh, why did I see this old lady? But please concentrate and remember what's the point of this? What's the deep sense in it? Probably, or maybe you saw her because she was putting some thoughts in your mind. It's not only, you know, all the thinking, the negative informations comes from our parents. No, they're not like that guilty, you know, and don't make them guilty in this. Sometimes it's a society. It could be exactly like the neighbor from the first floor that were telling, oh, all the guys or all the girls, they're bad, you know, that are wearing, I'm not gonna say that bad word, you know, that wearing short skirts. Remember, you were walking around and they were always, oh, you're this and that. And it just, you know, it's just getting there in our mind little by little, but with the repetition again, it's just there. And sometimes we're thinking about ourselves in a bad way when we're wearing short skirt, right? And where is it coming from? You know? So let's finish rounding a little. Like I have a lot of roundings to do, of course, and I'm gonna finish it. But now we're gonna start with color, okay? Because we have limited time here, and I'm gonna show you how to color. And it's a great way to start with your working with your emotions, okay? I chose some colors already. Because it's my success, I wanted to put, you know, some bright colors, and you can choose colors whatever you want. If you start first time, I suggest it's 5 or 4, not more, not like 6 or 10. Because what we're gonna do when we color, so you're gonna start with this like soft movements, you know, not to leave the white part, just color everything on top of your lines, on top of your black lines, not separating, right? Like one and here another one, but uniting. We unite together several elements. And it's very important in Neurographica to unite, you know, to put them together, because right now we are creating archetypes of something deeper in our mind, something deeper in our subconscious. Remember, I was talking about archetypes, and if you're into it, just do a research, you know, it's very interesting how it works, the archetypes in our mind. We have a lot of archetypes over there. It's a mother, you know, it's a death archetype, a birth and everything. So here I just, you know, I made a circle one color, but if you want, I'm going to show you how to do a flow. And about elements, the main rule in Neurographica that you are uniting 2 or more elements. So this is an element, you see, and this is an element, 1, right? You see the segment. So your goal is to unite 2 and more segments in your drawing in order to create an archetype, okay? So now I'm continuing going behind my circle, and it's just starting to be like a flow, like, you know, there's like no shape I can call it. It's just a free shape, free drawing. And here, please allow yourself to be a child, to feel this freedom of coloring. It's, you know, coloring is amazing. If you put a child to color, they just like fly out, zone out somewhere, you know. And this is what I want you to feel, that you like zoning out. You are somewhere in a beautiful magic world when you can color your success, when you can give it a purpose, when you can give it a sense of something great. So pick a color you like and just create a beautiful reality for yourself. So Neurographica is a creation of reality, of picture of reality. That's why it's important to round and connect everything, that our eyes, they can see this as one picture, not like something distracted and, you know, separated, but we unite here everything. Unite with the line, with the rounding, with the color, okay? I'm gonna add orange here. And I also see, I wanna, you know, you to notice how does your state of mind changes? What about your emotions? What do you feel right now? What kind of emotions are, you know, ruling you? Are you sad? Are you happy? Are you tired? Or maybe you like full of energy and ready to move forward, to move mountains, you know? So please also write in comments change of your feelings when you start coloring. It's always very interesting. I always ask my, my students and people that I work with, so what do you feel right now? Because the change of state could be drastic, because when we put, when we start with lines, it's all our thinking process, and it could be very, very stressful, or very you're getting tired from it. But when you start coloring, it's so fun. It's so much fun. People just wake up when they do that. A lot of people feel, wow, I'm alive or something. So please let me know in the comments. I would like to know, and we with the university team also would like to know, how do you feel? What's coloring for you? What kind of emotions did you experience when you start coloring your piece of art? Okay. I breathe out. I still have some coloring. I have the sharpener. I have also green, so I'll show you how I do green here. It's gonna be my beautiful, successful triangle. And I'm gonna mix the color a little bit. Yeah, put it one on another, just because I want to, just because I can. And it goes here. And after this, we're gonna go to the next step. There are several more steps till we finish our drawing, and I want you to continue and stay with me, because I want to see your beautiful finished pictures. And I want, of course, not only to see pictures, I want you to have results. I want to motivate you that all the results are possible. So that's how I'm drawing, and probably gonna continue coloring, because I want some maybe shape here, but it also could be finished right now, because white is also a color, and I can leave white. I like to leave white. I have a lot of pencils here. I like to leave white in my picture, but we're gonna go ahead and continue. I have this, do I have it? Yes, I have this big Sharpie here. It's a king size. If you have it, it's great. If you don't, I encourage you to buy. I mean, this is really good in drawing Neurographica. So drawing our field lines. So what we do right now, we take all the responsibility out of our shoulders. Please breathe out, exhale here. Yeah, if your shoulders were up and you feel very tense, just relax right now. And there is a lot of force around us. There is universe, there is God, if you will. And if you believe in God, you ask for help. If you believe in universe or some other angels, some force that helps you, you just ask for help here. You just say, I'd like to receive help or signs, and draw very, very fat and big neurographic lines here. They could be this way, or horizontal, or diagonal, whatever you feel like. And the quantity of them could be also different. For me, you see they even connect here, but I'm gonna have two. You can do 3, 4, 1. It's your choice here, okay? So I have two field lines. We call them field because, there is a field in physics. There is a field. Right now, me and you, we have a field also of energy. This is a field of energy. So we put extra support here, and it's amazing. Also, if you have some, vibration in your arms here when you draw this, let me know, please, because this is more strength here, okay? We put more. And of course, we come back. We have to round and connect all the field lines to our drawing. Please do not leave them like this, and round all the new intersections. Why do we need to do that? Otherwise it's pretty, but in order to feel the universe, the other strength that we ask to help us, to work with us, to work in our direction, to work with us and to show us the right way, to not have any conflicts with the universe, to accept, to say thank you, to be grateful, to know, just to know that everything is happening for the good of us, right? That it's all the presence of the universe. And with this nice thinking, you round all the field lines, okay? So you go from the top to the bottom and round, 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 okay? Please finish this rounding. I'm gonna continue, show you what we do next. Our next step is to find the fixation figure, find something very, very important here. What was the main thing here? What did you find out about yourself while you were drawing? It could be a figure, you know, a circle, or if you don't know, but you see it on a picture, like your field lines could create a shape already. And let's do a circle. Let's be very gentle and you know, ideal here, and put like an ideal perfect story for myself. And of course I see it right here. You can see that my main focus is on my success, and I want to focus here, and I want to probably do a circle as well, maybe like this kind of, you know, this size. So you can also start with your fingers just to feel the paper and to feel where is your fixation figure located. Mine is right here, and I'm gonna just do it with the same big and fat Sharpie. I create my ideal conclusion, decision, my last step of this drawing right here. And repeat it, draw it over several times. You remember repetition is super important in Neurographica. And that's how it looks like an eye right now. I'm like begging you. It's crazy how symbolistic it is. But of course, you also don't forget to finish and come back and round and work on your shape. We're also gonna do one more exercise just in a minute, okay? So please pause. Put a pause if you want, come back and watch the recording. I know it's a little bit maybe fast for the beginners, but we have limited time here on YouTube, and we want to give you as much as possible. This is full algorithm, almost full. And don't forget to round, don't forget to make your drawing pretty. Please come back and just add lines if you want, you know, do some styling, do some colors, more colors possible. I'm also going to try to put, you know, put my, when I find the group, I'm going to try to put my drawing there. So you'll see how I finish, how my finished work look, okay? And I also encourage you always write down in the back of the drawing the date. So today is April 20, and we were drawing the timeline or line of time, if you will, right? You name it. You can write in Russian if it's more, you know, easier for you. And write your topic, please. It's very, very cool and joyful when I found my old drawings. Once I received even a package from Ukraine. When I started drawing Neurographic, I was there and I received a package and I open and I see all the things I was drawing. They are real right now. They are alive. I was drawing how to start creating reels because I didn't know that a year ago. You can maybe not gonna believe me, but I didn't know how to do the Zoom meeting. I had no knowing about all, and now I'm here with you. Now I'm helping you. Now I'm, you know, talking to the camera, and I'm okay, and I'm not sweating or not shaking. It's just all Neurographica, how it works, and it's magic. Okay, I want you to believe in this magic, and I want you, in general, to believe in magic. And let's do last exercise, and then I'm gonna switch camera to you. You know. And the last exercise, you can take your paper where we were writing words, remember? Or you can take a new paper if you can't find that one, that's okay. I just like to write in the same to see the difference. And I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna start the stopwatch. It's gonna be 2 minutes, and we're gonna write the same topic, okay? Just let's write words and let's see what's going on, okay? Breathe out, please. Exhale deeply and start. So I exhale always, even when I write words, because sometimes you can get the resistance even here, okay? So write down the last 1 or 2 words. 2 minutes is almost over. I'm going to stop the watch. And let's count our words right now. I have 36, and usually, sometimes it's even more, usually words for me. How does it work? You already, start working. There are a lot of neural connections right here. You can see that a lot of thinking, a lot of emotions being thrown out on the paper. And here, just compare your words. What is new? How they changed? Also, if you want to share in the comments below, please write what changes. Usually, it's more positive or different way of looking at things. And in the end, I wrote success, but it was all just about like happiness and more emotions that here. So for me, it's just like emotions and knowing. I like the word knowing, like inside. So just maybe find a word that catches you, that it's yours, okay? And keep the words, keep the drawing. I'm gonna change the camera, to see you guys again, okay? See you again, to say bye-bye, to say, of course, thank you. And to connect with you one more time. Anna is here to join us. I hope you guys all like the drawing we make together. Oh, Anna was drawing with us. Yay, great. I want to see the drawings, and I want to thank you again for coming and for being with us. We encourage you to leave all the comments below. What do you think, Anna? How did you like it?
I would love to. Thank you. It was extremely inspiring. I had a little break from drawing. I usually do it almost every day. And it reminded me once again that when you doing it with somebody else, it's like 2 people or maybe a group, it's just a completely different energy. So
Yeah.
I invite everyone, I encourage you all to come join us. We will have a nice rhythm to this live interviews. We will be meeting every Monday and Thursday. We will be seeing more people. If you are one of those that is watching and finishing up your diplomas and your work, please just get in touch, and we would like to hear your stories as well. So as you can tell, Inna is a new instructor, but amazing confidence, amazing passion, and I just want to thank you so much. And one day we will meet in person, because
Of
that's
course, you're in the same country.
the topic that I was drawing, that my big overwhelming desire is to actually travel the world and meet everyone that I interviewed in person and sit down, have a cup of coffee, and share my stories.
Yeah, that would be amazing. That's a nice dream, actually. And not only draw your work success, and but just like this to
That's that big circle that I want to meet everyone I interviewed.
amazing. Okay.
And with this, we will conclude for today.
Mhm.
And yeah, keep your eyes on the next. We will be gathering again on Monday. So,
Okay, bye guys.
thank you. Bye bye.
Okay.